Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. This week, I want to talk about 7 signs an avoidant loves you. I've avoided talking about avoidance because I'm an avoidant, and that's what we do. We avoid. Haha. But I know that a lot of people who listen to me have an anxious attachment style, and often their partners were avoidants. So I figured it was time to talk about avoidance. So whether you're in a relationship with one and you're trying to figure out if they love you, or you're trying to get your ex back who's an avoidant, this video is for you. Because if they love you, you have a higher chance of getting them back, as opposed to if their feelings for you, their interest level for you is not that high. But first, I want to, of course, welcome back my beautiful no-contact army. By now, I'm sure you've all downloaded our app Silencio, available in both iPhone and Android. And if you haven't, the link is underneath every video and podcast. It will help you in your journey of getting your ex back. And if you too want to join our no-contact army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. So let me start with just a brief definition of what an avoidant attachment style means. And that is someone who prefers to be independent rather than in a relationship, and usually has one foot out the door. And if they feel unsafe, they'll pull away. And if they are a dismissive avoidant rather than a fearful avoidant, then it's very possible that they will not come back. Okay? So, number 1. Avoidants have a lot of rules regarding time and space and how much they'll give you. So if they start breaking those rules and give you more time and space, then you know that they're interested. Their interest level is going up, and maybe they even love you. Number 2, if they pull back and you pull back, they come back. Most people with an anxious attachment style will freak out if the person they're dating pulls back, and they will start chasing to try to figure out why, and that's pretty much the worst thing you can do when you're dealing with an avoidant. We hate it. And all you're going to do is just push them further away. And this is why I know that no contact is such a great tactic after a breakup, because whatever attachment style you have, especially if you have an anxious attachment style, it forces you to not chase your ex if you do it correctly. So if an avoidant pulls away and you give them space and they come back, it means that they're interested in you, and maybe, yes, they even love you. Number 3, they're comfortable with you posting them on social media and or changing your status to in a relationship with them. Because in general, avoidants would prefer to not have the world know what is going on with them romantically. And there's this meme I saw that it says, "When I have a boyfriend, do you want me to post his arm or his leg?" Personally, I rarely post anyone, and actually one of the few times that I did post me and a guy, I put a smiley face on top of his face to keep him anonymous. So if they're comfortable with you posting them, or if they're posting you, especially if they're posting you, that's huge. Number 4, they're able to share if they had a bad day. And that's because it means that they feel safe with you. Otherwise, they would just retreat and keep to themselves, kind of almost like a wounded animal, until they do feel better about whatever happened in their life. So if they're able to open up with you, then you can bet that they have feelings for you. And by the way, if you're finding this helpful, then please just give this video a like so that we can help other people to discover it, because YouTube will recommend it to more people the more likes it gets. Okay, number 5. They leave you alone in their home, and or they give you a key to their place. Personally, I have no problem leaving people at my home because I have a cat, so I have cat sitters there all the time. But I'm not thrilled about leaving a romantic partner there or even giving them a key. And in fact, one of my boyfriends who I dated for 5 years, he never had a key to my place. So if they let you stay at their place while they're gone, their interest is going up. But also realize that they most likely will be testing you to see if you're up to any shenanigans while you're staying there, like snooping around. And they may have traps set up to determine whether you did snoop around or not. And that could include a camera, a hidden camera. Look in the teddy bear. Look behind the picture frame. Okay. Number 6, traveling with you. And this is a big one because when you travel with someone, you're away from home and you're quote unquote trapped somewhere with no place to run or hide, unless of course, you leave the room. So if they agree to go on a trip with you, that's a great sign that they have feelings for you. And then finally, number 7, introducing you to the family. They're going to keep you away from the family for 2 reasons. Either 1, they don't see this as a long-term relationship, so what's the point? Or 2, they're afraid that their family is going to scare you off, Their family's the monsters. So if it's the second one and they have a high interest level in you, then they will eventually get over that fear and introduce you, which I know is important to you when you're in love. All right, so just to recap, number 1, they give you more time and space as time goes by. If they pull back and you pull back, they come back. Number 3, they are comfortable with either you posting them on social media or they post you on social media. Number 4, they're able to share if they had a bad day, share their feelings. Number 5, they leave you alone at their place and give you a key. Number 6, they travel with you. And finally, number 7, introducing you to family. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these signs have you seen from your avoidant? Hopefully a lot of them. Obviously, the more you see, the better it is for you. Then the higher their interest is in you and the more likely it is that they love you. All right. And in the meantime, if you would like my help to get your ex back, especially if they're an avoidant, it takes an avoidant to know an avoidant and to catch an avoidant, then contact me at theartoflove.net. We will send you the rates. The direct link is below every single video and podcast. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.